So, okay, I have to credit also the men behind me, my father
Mhm.
and my now husband. It's always unfair when a woman talks about success to not mention the men behind her. I have
Agreed.
strong men behind me who believed in me. In this case, it was my dad and my husband, and a few people, also some doctors even. So my father was never impressed by the money. He's never impressed by any luxurious anything. So he came to me and he said, "What are you going to do with the money?" And I said, I'm going to buy a car. I think the typical 20-year-old would say that I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to buy designer this and designer that. And he said, it's just a one time money, it's not recurring. So eventually he told me to block half of it. So he took half of the money, set it apart, and he's like, act like it doesn't exist. And the other half, you can do whatever you want with it. I bought a Porsche. I bought a house, down payment kind of thing. I bought a lot of designer clothes. I bought so many unnecessary stuff. And my father just sat and watched how I spent all that money. I think it hurt him, but I guess you need to make the mistakes as well. So at some point, the money was gone. And my father was like, "How are you going to pay for that car? It needs to go to the garage. You need to pay insurance." He's like, "How are you going to pay?" And he wouldn't let me touch the other half. He's like, that money is also gone, consider it gone. And eventually he told me, you have to sell your car, the house, you have to go find a job to fund whatever you bought. That's how life works.
Mm.
So he said, the only way I'm going to give you the other half is if you start a new business or invest it into something that is useful. So I did. And he said, be smart and repeat the same success formula.